In this episode of BoJack Horsemen, Season 1, Episode 5, we begin the episode with BoJack and Diane at the airport. And BoJack really can't go through, the detectors and all that stuff until he lets go of his, 3-ounce type of whiskey or rum. He's making a big deal out of it. He was saying that, he's famous. He's going to a New York publisher to get his book, published and all that stuff. And the security guard's like, I don't care. Do you just just get this over with, please. Why are you stalling? You have so many people just yelling at BoJack to hurry up. Even during this little disturbance, Diane goes through, goes over and shit, and BoJack finally relents. And BoJack has his little trademark gun lighter, which turns out to be his actual real gun. And then pretty much goes through the top of the building, the airport international. No, it's the Air Bud International Airport. How ironic, And yeah, so that's pretty much how the episode begins. You have them go to the Penguins publishing place. Before the scene starts, you have this nice publishing agency building. Then you go to his complete shit, man. So they're talking. BoJack and Diana's in good spirits. Diana has to leave because of a phone call. And BoJack saying, we need to drop Diane. And the guy's like, why, man? Why? And BoJack's like, I don't think she's dark enough. I don't think she can, relate to the, she's not damaged enough. And the guy's like, well, I'm sorry. Let me call them before. Then he just tells BoJack, listen, man, we had an agreement. We have to have those books on the shelves by October. And those shits best be selling. And BoJack's like, okay, damn, calm down. So after that, find out that Diane's father died. And she has to go to Boston, deal with her family and all that stuff. So this is the point of the episode in which you're really like, damn. I wonder what Diana's family's, like. And that's kind of a regret. The family's full of assholes. Her mom, especially, is just a naggy bitch. Her brothers are jerks. I believe at one point in the episode, they literally, they sort of made themselves Diana's pen pals and made her go to prom, end up going to prom with a homeless guy, which is just so fucked up. And apparently her dad was the worst one. He was just a piece of shit of a father. And what else? Pretty much, she's the only one that does all the work. She's the most responsible one. And everyone just sits on their ass pretty much. And it's ironic the fact that when BoJack comes back, we're at the bar. They keep on going Diane for being so uppity, thinks she's better than her family. BoJack tells him that, what are you talking about? Diane's 34. She's a ghostwriter. And she lives with Mr.PeanutButter and doesn't pay any rent whatsoever. She hasn't made any difference. And then the family thinks about it, and then they're like making fun of her all over again. And then Diana, rightfully so, throws a bitch fit. She just goes off. And she goes to the dump. And when she goes to the dump, BoJack, follows her. And BoJack sort of writes her a letter, in a way making her feel better and shit. But then BoJack says something interesting when BoJack said, that you made the right choice. Family's a sinkhole. And she's all saying, I just want them, to like me, And BoJack's like, like she wants some closure and shit. And BoJack's like, closure is something created by Steven Spielberg to sell tickets. It's like love and the Munich Olympics. You know what I mean? In life, all you gotta do is move forward. She's all like, but every time I come back, they never appreciate me. But it's like, they don't come back. Stay in LA. It's artificial anyways. That's why people love it. They have this little joke about the types of Caesar salads and all that shit. So they eventually make peace with each other. And near the ending of the episode, you have BoJack, hitting up an old friend called Herb. Which, if I remember correctly for episode 3, the Sarah Lynn episode, he has anal cancer. And he apparently was responsible for producing/directing Horsing Around, and was also, at one time, BoJack's best friend. And he screwed him over in some shape, some form, some fashion. So, yeah. This shall be interesting how this meeting goes about whenever they have it. So, yeah, another thing about this episode. Todd goes to jail. and that's pretty much for a person named David Berenz, whatever, Berent, whatever. We'll just call him David. Making fans think that that was David's house when it was actually BoJack's house, having people like give him $50, you know, for every time they come in. He made this like a big gig, yo. Even Princess Caroline got into this, you know. It was one point in which Todd made so much money, he was like, "Damn, I made so much money, I don't know where to put it," you know. When I have so much responsibilities, and then Princess Caroline's like, "Listen, my mama told me not to slap an idiot." Slapped the shit out of him, and then was saying, "Listen, you're gonna do what I say, see? Because mama's got used to this lifestyle. I'm used to pearls and shit now. You better not fuck this up." And then right when the cops come, she, like that cat, she just dove right out, leaving Todd all, you know, all out to dry and shit. But yeah, pretty much that was everything I have in this episode. Besides I believe Diane's brothers turning their dead father's body / corpse into chum to put on Derek Jeter, because that's something he would want to do, apparently. Wanted, you know, as his last act before they buried him and shit. Which is kind of weird, but it's whatever. It's a weird family anyways. Bunch of weird sons of bitches. But yeah, this is my video for BoJack Horseman Season 1, Episode 5. And yeah, like the video, leave comments below. Adios.